What if you didn't go to work, didn't sell anything, and didn't ask anyone for the money that was added to your account when you woke up one morning and checked your phone? It wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't cryptocurrency. And it surely wasn't a hoax. It was a business that paid you to own a tiny portion of it. The majority of individuals will never have this experience, not because it's not possible, but rather because no one ever explains how dividend income truly functions. Today, we're dissecting the quiet source of income that rewards perseverance rather than hard work, and how newcomers might get started. Number 13, the hidden truth about how the rich get paid. Salaries are not the only source of income for the wealthy. They depend on ownership. Long-term market data indicates that dividends, not only price growth, account for a sizable share of overall stock market gains over decades. Dividends quietly carry out the heavy job while stock prices make headlines. The thrill that most novices miss is that dividend investors can still make money even if stock prices fluctuate for years. This implies that your money needs a profitable business rather than a flawless market. Number 12. Dividends, the small payments that change everything. Dividends appear modest at first. Here are a few dollars. There are little deposits, almost disappointing. However, this is where novices are tricked by psychology. Dividends are about proof rather than immediate gains. Evidence that your money is being used? Evidence that companies are giving you a portion of their profits. You stop chasing quick money and begin accumulating inevitable money once that proof is consistent. Number 11. Why dividend income survives when other income fails. Side projects lead to burnout. Companies fail, trends fade, algorithms are dynamic. Because dividends are linked to human behavior, they endure. Even in times of economic turmoil, people continue to eat, drink, use phones, require energy, and reside in structures. These dull but vital industries are home to many dividend-paying businesses. Because of this, dividend-paying companies have historically exhibited lower volatility compared to non-dividend stocks. Courses that are boring don't sell, but they do create profit. Number 10. The psychological advantage no one talks about. Because they don't feel rewarded right away, the majority of investors give up. Investors in dividends are rewarded immediately. Momentum is created by even a $3 dividend payout. It's an indication that this works. During crashes, recessions, and scare-inducing headlines, that emotional feedback loop keeps you invested. Dividend investors typically purchase more when prices decline rather than freaking out, since declining prices indicate higher future income. Number 9. Real-life example. How small money turns into monthly income. Consider making a small, recurring investment in dividend-paying investments. Your yearly salary gradually increases from pocket change to something significant. Coffee is for. Internet bills come next. Next, groceries. Dividends eventually pay for living expenses or rent for certain investors. This growth is a combination of patience and mathematics, not fantasy. Now, how long most individuals quit before reaching this stage is the suspenseful part. Number 8. Blue chip stocks. Why stability beats excitement? Headlines are not generated by blue chip dividend stocks. Payments are made. Because they prioritize cash flow above all else, these companies frequently have dividend histories spanning decades. These equities serve as financial shock absorbers for novices. During market crashes, prices may drop, but dividends often persist. Because of its dependability, investors are able to maintain their composure while others panic and sell. Number 7. Dividend ETFs, the lazy investor's advantage. Professionals often employ this secret: simplicity beats complexity. Dividend ETFs distribute risk among numerous businesses, industries, and cash flows. Sure, you rely on a system where revenue is generated by dozens or hundreds of enterprises rather than worrying about one company failing. This lessens 3 silent portfolio killers for novices: emotional stress, blunders, and overthinking. Number 6. REITs. When rent pays you without tenants. More wealth has been created by real estate than by nearly any other asset type, but it's nasty. The income remains after REITs remove the hassles. REITs are appealing to income-focused investors since they disperse the majority of earnings and frequently produce strong cash flow. Rent is generated by assets such as hospitals, apartments, and data centers. Regardless of the state of the market, It's like owning portions of cities without having to deal with the worry when you own rates. Number 5. The dangerous trap of high dividend yields. High yields have an alluring, almost addicting quality. However, a lot of high-yielding equities are high-yielding for the wrong reason: declining prices. This is a lesson that beginners who chase yield frequently have to learn the hard way. Strong companies, not urgent handouts, generate sustainable dividends. The true mystery lies in the fact that the top dividend stocks seldom appear thrilling at first, but they gradually outperform. Number 4. Compounding the slow explosion. Early on, compounding doesn't feel strong. It seems sluggish, nearly useless. Then after a year, something shifts. Compared to your donations, your dividends increase more quickly. The income curve has an upward bend. Most folks wish they hadn't given up earlier, since this is where patience pays off. Compounding doesn't make noise. It doesn't make an announcement. It simply keeps functioning until it becomes unavoidable. Number 3. Dividend cuts fear versus reality. Dividends can be reduced, yes. However, diversified dividend portfolios are made to account for this fact. One cut doesn't eliminate income. It barely touches it. Emotional choices pose a greater threat than dividend reductions. When negative news breaks, investors who panic sell, lock in losses, and fail to recover. Risk-aware dividend investors maintain composure and continue to make money. Number 2. Monthly versus quarterly income, the illusion of frequency. Although receiving monthly dividends is nice, wealth is not created by frequency alone. Growth does. Static monthly payments are frequently outperformed by quarterly dividends that rise annually. Astute novices concentrate on rising income rather than merely regular revenue. Number 1. The tax reality most beginners ignore. Your actual returns are subtly shaped by taxes. Even if two investors receive the same dividend yield, their post-tax incomes may differ significantly. Knowing this in advance enables you to select more intelligent accounts, more effective tactics, and reasonable expectations. What you maintain is what defines wealth, not what you make. Income from dividends is effective. The math is validated. The plan is available to the public. Why, therefore, do most people fail? Because investing in dividends rewards time rather than excitement. Furthermore, the majority of people give up long before time serves its purpose. Those who remain, they don't pursue financial gain. They create systems that eventually generate revenue to pursue them. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want to earn money in the background. Although it doesn't happen immediately, people who start and stick with it do build passive income.